An all-hands meeting ignites excitement, yet the media outside reduces the celebration to mere numbers. Within the room, the energy stems from collective pride, not from tallying individual compensation. The disconnect arises when a business focuses solely on profits, lacking passion, and a meaningful purpose. People quickly sense that void, as work becomes routine when values are ambiguous. When culture deteriorates, service turns robotic, trust fades, and growth needs to be purchased through advertising. Employees become defensive, customers lose connection, and the company grows fragile in the face of change. Imagine a call center where speed metrics govern every interaction, and where representatives can't resolve unique issues. Now picture an environment where representatives are empowered to assist, even when requests fall outside standard procedures. Today we will develop a framework for happiness, a service model, a cultural system, and a leadership pipeline. This video draws inspiration from the book Delivering Happiness by Hsieh, so make sure to subscribe for more insights on these concepts. Happiness can be categorized into pleasure, passion, and a higher purpose, each impacting us differently over time. Pleasure relies on external stimuli. Passion arises from experiences of flow, and purpose emerges from a meaningful connection to something greater. The fleeting approach involves chasing immediate highs, which quickly fade once the stimuli disappear and attention shifts elsewhere. A more enduring strategy nurtures engagement where time disappears, because challenges align with skills at just the right level. The most sustainable approach focuses on a higher purpose, as belonging to something larger grounds our efforts during tough times and monotony. The best strategy is to prioritize purpose first, then incorporate passion, and finally add pleasure in moderation. In business terms, this approach means integrating profits, passion, and purpose from the start, rather than treating purpose as an afterthought. This alignment works because it can direct customer experience, employee motivation, and leadership priorities effectively. A practical first step is crafting one sentence that clearly outlines who is being served, what is being offered, and why it matters. Use that sentence as a filter when determining project priorities, setting performance metrics, and deciding what to discontinue. Growth can flourish through repeat customers and word of mouth when their experience is memorable and worth sharing. Instead of obscuring contact methods, a company can encourage open dialogue and view phone calls as valuable branding opportunities. Each call transforms into a moment of focused attention, where trust can be established in just 5 to 10 minutes. Call centers are often managed as cost centers, but they have the potential to be a significant source of loyalty. Offering free shipping both ways reduces the perceived risk, while an extended return window alleviates urgency in decision-making. A surprise upgrade to faster shipping can fulfill an unexpressed need, creating a memorable wow moment that resonates. Operating a warehouse around the clock might seem less efficient, yet it can greatly enhance delivery speed. When customers place late orders and receive their products the very next morning, the experience becomes unforgettable, leading them to share it with friends. A straightforward next step is to remove scripts, halt forced upsells, and prioritize relationship quality over call duration. Track key metrics like repeat rates and referrals, and consistently invest in interactions that enhance lifetime value. Core values truly matter only when they influence decisions, as mere plaques do not foster change under pressure. A committable value is one you actually use as a basis for hiring and firing, even when it may impact revenue. 10 essential values can encompass service, adaptability, enjoyment, creativity, education, integrity, teamwork, efficiency, persistence, and humility. Humility can surpass raw talent because unchecked ego can hinder collaboration, even when someone has a strong resume. Making culture the top priority can lead to outstanding service, as people thrive when they enjoy working together. One effective strategy is to create a culture book where employees describe what culture means to them, fostering a shared understanding and enhancing recruitment efforts. Keeping contributions uncensored, aside from typos, allows outsiders to observe both strengths and weaknesses honestly. Regular feedback can promote new habits such as monthly Q&A sessions that enhance leadership transparency for everyone. A practical step is to design interview questions reflecting each value and ensure every manager is trained to apply them consistently. If adopting this cultural framework resonates with you, subscribe for more insights on building aligned teams as they grow. Relying solely on individuals as your most valuable asset can be risky since people leave, and their skills might not always fit the company's evolving needs. A more effective asset is a robust talent pipeline across all levels, coupled with training that guides entry-level hires toward leadership roles. This pipeline is designed so most employees start at entry-level positions and advance through structured mentorship and development. In one department, assistants can undergo years of training, obtain certifications, and gradually take on larger responsibilities. When hiring for entry-level positions, focus on passion for the product category, as enthusiasm fosters both learning and resilience. A company can mandate cross-department courses as prerequisites for promotions, establishing growth as a shared expectation. This method minimizes cultural mismatch, as leaders are nurtured within the same values that dictate daily decisions. It also transforms work into a calling rather than just a job title, as growth and meaningful contributions remain visible. A vital next step is to map out the roles within a department and specify the required skills and training for each progression path. Begin with a concise 4-week onboarding program, then broaden into coaching and courses that align with real advancement trajectories. Customer experience improves significantly when companies reinvest what would typically go toward advertising back into service and support. While free shipping and returns may seem costly, they operate as marketing tools that lower perceived risks for customers. A business can also view lifetime value as a dynamic target that increases through consistent, positive emotional experiences. This requires granting representatives the freedom to act, as unique situations reveal whether a brand's promises are genuine or superficial. Employees navigate a hierarchy where recognition and purpose are vital once basic needs are fulfilled. Compensation alone cannot foster loyalty. Managers must focus on cultivating relationships, providing growth opportunities, and ensuring clear communication. Investors can transition from focusing solely on transactions to cultivating alignment, fostering relationships, and ultimately embracing a legacy mindset. Adopting this long-term perspective encourages short-term sacrifices, as nurturing culture and service yield significant returns over time. A practical step forward is to pinpoint a single policy that enhances the customer experience, even if it appears less efficient in financial terms. Next, evaluate the resulting impacts on repeat business, customer engagement, and referrals, and refine the policy consistently. The main principle here is to use happiness as a guiding framework, ensuring that everyday decisions align with both performance and purpose. A strong sense of purpose maintains motivation, framing work as a contribution rather than merely a series of tasks to get through. Throughout this journey, 3 key practices emerge repeatedly: establishing core values, designing exceptional service experiences, and nurturing talent through structured development pathways. These practices generate compounding benefits, resulting in loyal customers, cohesive teams, and leaders who thrive within the culture. Progress begins with clearly defining the type of experience delivered to customers and the quality of life cultivated for employees. Align operational systems, such as hiring, training, returns, and communication, so they reinforce that identified vision. Small intentional choices accumulate, like making contact options easily accessible and encouraging authentic human conversations instead of scripted exchanges. Other choices enhance durability, such as assessing performance against core values and promoting individuals who exemplify them. Sustainable long-term success is easier to achieve when joy and excitement are anchored by passion and a greater purpose. If pursuing purposeful initiatives resonates with you, subscribe for more insights on transforming happiness into actionable habits.